Hello, everyone. Welcome back to South Elgin High School. I hope you had a wonderful summer. My name is Mr. Thornton. I apologize that I'm not able to make it today on the first day of school. My son Zach is going off to college, so we're moving him into Illinois State as we speak. So I just wanted to take a few minutes to introduce myself to you and let you get to know a little bit about me. And then I'm going to turn it over to our sub today, and she's going to walk you through some procedural things so that we can hit the ground running tomorrow. So on the first day of class, there was a survey from the book, The First Day of School, and they surveyed high school students. And these are the four things that students want to know. Where do I sit? Who's in class with me? Who's my teacher? And what are we going to learn about? So we're going to try and accomplish the first three today, and then we'll get to question number 4 tomorrow. All right, so a little bit about myself. Again, my name is Mr. Thornton. I do answer to Mr. T as well, so if you want to call me that, that's fine. I grew up in Columbia, Missouri. So Columbia, Missouri is pretty much in the middle of the state. If you're familiar with the University of Missouri, it's where that is located. I graduated high school in 1989, so a little while ago. If you can figure out how old I am and tell me tomorrow, I'll get you some kudos. In high school, I loved to skateboard, so I was a skateboarder. This is not me. This is Tony Hawk. I wasn't as good as him. I drove a car that was similar to this one. It was a 1978 Camaro. My first job was at Little Caesars. I delivered pizzas. So that was back when Little Caesars, we actually made pizzas to order and we actually delivered them. And in high school, I looked like that. Handsome guy, right? Yeah, so I got rid of the long hair. Probably not in the best shape anymore as I used to be. But I did in high school really not apply myself. So I didn't get the best grades my junior or senior year. And as a result, no scholarships to college. So what I had to do instead is I had to join the military. So I spent 6 years in the U.S. Army. It was a great experience for me. It paid for college. I got to travel the world. I am airborne, so what that means is I've jumped out of an airplane 33 times. I spent a year in South Korea. I also spent 2 weeks in Panama, another 2 weeks in Honduras, and this is what I looked like when I went into the military. So after the military, I did some more traveling. I went out to Arizona for a while and ultimately found my way here to Illinois. So I am a Redbird. I graduated from Illinois State University. And I also have a master's degree, which I got from the University of Phoenix. These are some pictures of my family. So the one on the far left, that's my beautiful wife, Claudia. In the middle, that's my son, Zach, who I'm moving into Illinois State today, and my daughter, Abby. Abby goes here. She's a junior. She's on the dance team. Right below them is our wonderful dog, Bella. And then the picture on the right is from our wedding. So we're a blended family. Claudia's sons are to my left. That's Ryan and Dylan. And then again, my two kids on the right. Over the summer, most of the time we spent remodeling our kitchen. We like to travel. We like to go out. We like to go to concerts. I enjoy golfing. And I spent a lot of time here at South Elgin as the freshman football coach. We had a summer camp. So what about now? This is my 18th year teaching, so I've been doing this for a while. I'm continuing my education, really focusing on educational technology. And again, I coach freshman football, and I'm also the coach for the mock trial team here at South Elgin. All right, so today we're going to take care of some procedural things. I'm going to have the sub, Ms. Bott, hand out some index cards to you at this point. When you get your index cards, you're going to do a couple of things. The index cards that you're getting are blank on both sides, so it doesn't really matter what side you start with. On one side, what I want you to do is write down your name, and put down what you want to be called. So, for example, if your name is Michael and you go by Mike, you can put down Mike. Then I'd like you to add a symbol that you think best represents who you are. So, for example, this is my card, and you can see I put Mr. T, and I drew a picture of little stick figures as my family. All right. Once you've accomplished that, you're going to flip the card over to the back side, and there's two questions that I want you to answer. Question number one is, what makes you tick? So there's a couple of ways you can answer that. You can either answer it in the negative, like what upsets you, what you don't like, or you could go with the affirmative or positive. What are you passionate about? What gets you up in the morning? And then the second thing is, what do I need to know about you? So if there's anything that you think is important that you want to share with me to kind of help me get to know who you are as a learner, as a student, that might benefit our relationship. So you can see on the back of my card, all right, the one thing I'm passionate about is life. I love what I do. I love getting up every morning. And the thing that kind of upsets me and ticks me off is slow drivers. Get out of the left lane if you're driving too slow. All right, so you're going to take a few minutes to do that, and then I'm going to have the sub collect those cards from you. And then after you're done with that, I'm going to have her take care of a couple of more procedural things. You are going to get a seating chart today, just so that I can kind of get to know you by your names. And then, in a couple of weeks, we'll move seats. If you do have any preferential treatment that you need to be seated up front on one side of the room or the other, you can let me know that tomorrow when I return. All right. The most important thing I want you to know to take away from today is this quote by Confucius, that if you choose a job you love, you're never going to work a day in your life. And I feel that I truly have accomplished that. I absolutely love what I do. I'm really looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow and getting to know you and working with you throughout this year together. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this over to the sub now and have her go ahead and complete the other activities for today. You will have a short reading for the law students, and then for the AP students, you're going to have a short reading with some questions to complete for homework tonight. So I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Have a great first day, and see you tomorrow.